Hey everyone. Welcome back everyone. I hope you're ready, because today's episode is all about one of the most talked about duos from Love Island, USA, Louie and Miguel. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just love a good reality TV twist, you're in for a treat. Today we're diving deep into the drama that's had Love Island, USA fans buzzing for weeks, the unexpected fallout between Louie and Miguel. Their friendship was the talk of the villa, but what really went down behind the scenes? We're talking about friendships, clout, and the sometimes blurry line between reality TV and real life. What happens when the cameras stop rolling, but the spotlight doesn't fade? How do friendships survive or fall apart when every move is watched by millions? This is the story of two guys villa besties whose bond was tested by sudden fame, the pressures of social media, and the never-ending chase for relevance in the influencer world. Their bromance seemed unbreakable, but fame has a way of changing everything. Just a quick heads up. Everything we're discussing is based on public information, interviews, and a whole lot of fan speculation. So, as always, let's keep things fun, light-hearted, and respectful in the comments. Louie and Miguel's journey from villa bromance to public drama is a fascinating case study in how quickly things can change when the cameras stop rolling. 1 minute you're best friends, the next you're unfollowing each other and making cryptic posts. Their friendship seems so genuine inside the villa, but the outside world is a whole different beast. Suddenly, there are new pressures, new opportunities, and new reasons to question who's really got your back. With the rise of social media, follower counts and brand deals can start to matter more than loyalty or history. The chase for likes, sponsorships, and online fame can put even the strongest friendships to the test. So what really happened between these two? Was it all just for the cameras? Or did something deeper go wrong? Let's break it all down, look at the clues, and see what we can learn about friendship, fame, and the influencer era. Let's get started. Let's rewind for a moment and catch up on the story so far. Louie and Miguel were the inseparable duo of their season, the kind of friends who seemed to have an unbreakable bond both on and off camera. Their chemistry was undeniable, and it quickly became one of the highlights of the show. Whether they were hyping each other up during challenges or just goofing around backstage, they always brought energy and fun, winning over fans everywhere. Their friendship felt genuine, and viewers loved watching their dynamic unfold. After the show wrapped, the bromance didn't fade. Louie and Miguel kept the momentum going, posting together on social media, collaborating on content, and making appearances as a team at events. Their partnership seemed stronger than ever, and fans couldn't get enough. But then, almost out of nowhere, things changed. The joint posts stopped appearing, and fans started to notice a growing distance between the two. Speculation began to swirl online as people wondered what had happened to their favourite duo. The rumours exploded when Miguel went live and dropped a bombshell he'd officially cut ties with Louie. He claimed Louie was using him for clout and that their friendship wasn't as mutual as it seemed. According to Miguel, the relationship felt one-sided. He said Louie seemed more interested in networking and building his own brand than in maintaining a real, authentic friendship. This public split sent shockwaves through the fan base. Suddenly everyone was questioning Louie's motives and wondering if the friendship had ever been real. Miguel's statement was clear he was done, and the friendship was officially over. The news spread fast, and the internet was buzzing with theories and hot takes. The drama didn't just fade away. Instead, it set off a wave of speculation and debate about what Louie had really done, and whether Miguel's accusations were justified. Was Louie simply hustling to make it in a tough industry, or was he the clout chaser Miguel described? Fans were divided, and every move Louie made was suddenly under intense scrutiny. This breakup completely redefined how fans saw Louie. Every post, every appearance, and every collaboration was analysed for hidden motives. The split was more than just a falling out. It was the spark that ignited all the post-villa drama, setting the stage for everything that followed. Understanding this split is absolutely key to making sense of the events that came next. It's the turning point that changed the narrative for both Louie and Miguel. So, with the friendship in ruins and the internet ablaze, let's dive into what happened next and see how Louie handled the fallout from this explosive breakup. After the split, Louie's strategy was clear: stay relevant at all costs. He started making moves, most notably trying to connect with Huda, a breakout star from a newer season. Louie's flirty comments on Huda's posts got attention, but fans wondered, was it genuine or just a play for clout? This wasn't an isolated move. Louie was popping up with other islanders, resurfacing old clips and voicing frustration about missed brand deals. The pattern? Louie was hustling hard, but his motives were questioned. Was he looking for real connections or just headlines? In the influencer world, every move is analysed, and Louie's was starting to look calculated. Fans felt like they were watching a game of chess for social media relevance. After his failed attempt with Huda, Louie set his sights even higher. He tried to break into the PPG influencer crew. This was no ordinary group. PPG was a tight-knit circle with major online clout, known for their exclusive parties, viral collaborations, and a reputation for only letting in the most authentic personalities. Louie knew that getting in with PPG could have skyrocketed his profile overnight. Their endorsement meant instant credibility and access to a massive audience. But the group wasn't buying what he was selling. From the start, they sensed Louie was more interested in networking and boosting his own status than building real friendships. His attempts to fit in felt forced, and the group picked up on it quickly. Before long, PPG members began to soft-block him on social media, a subtle but unmistakable sign that he wasn't welcome in their circle. The digital cold shoulder was impossible to ignore. This quiet rejection was another blow to Louie's already shaky reputation. Word spread quickly in the influencer world, and people started to distance themselves even more. It reinforced Miguel's claims Louie was chasing connections for all the wrong reasons, and people were starting to notice. The more he tried to force his way in, the more obvious it became. When an entire influencer group distances themselves, it sends a powerful message to the rest of the community. It's not just about popularity, it's about trust and authenticity. Fans picked up on the drama instantly, flooding comment sections with accusations of clout chasing and questioning Louie's intentions. The narrative was shifting and not in his favour. The unfollows and Louie's sudden absence from PPG content spoke volumes. It was clear to everyone watching that he was out and that the group had closed ranks. In the world of influencers, authenticity is everything. Louie's calculated approach was backfiring, making it even harder for him to find genuine connections. The PPG push-out was a harsh lesson. You can't force your way into the it crowd, no matter how hard you try or how many followers you have. For Louie, it was a major setback, a moment that would force him to rethink his entire approach to the influencer world. Then came Love Island USA Season 6, a game-changer. The new cast landed huge brand deals, podcasts, and mainstream fame, raising the bar for everyone. For past contestants like Louie, this was both inspiring and frustrating. Suddenly, old brand deals looked small compared to the Season 6 stars' success. Louie had already voiced disappointment about missed opportunities, and now the pressure was on. His pursuit of Huda, a Season 6 star, made sense as a way to tap into that new wave of buzz. The alumni world split, A-list stars with big deals and everyone else hustling to keep up. The pressure to stay relevant was higher than ever. For Louie, the stakes and the desperation were clear. The influencer game had changed, and he was scrambling to adapt. While Louie scrambled, Miguel took a different route. He focused on authenticity, sharing his fitness journey, family life, and positive vibes. Miguel didn't chase every trend or try to force his way into influencer circles. Instead, he built his brand slowly, landing deals that fit his lifestyle. He may not have reached Season 6 levels of fame, but he earned steady respect and a loyal following. Miguel's approach: play the long game, stay true to yourself, and let your work speak. The contrast is clear. Miguel built a solid foundation, while Louie looked for shortcuts. This isn't about judgment, but about two very different strategies. Miguel's path shows you don't need drama to succeed. Fans and brands can spot authenticity and they reward it. Sometimes, the best move is just being yourself. Louie's mixed results prove that chasing clout isn't always the answer. So what's really driving Louie? Is he a strategist or just struggling to find his place in a tough industry? The pressure to stay relevant is real, and friendships from reality TV are complicated. Maybe Louie valued the friendship, but the opportunities mattered more. Now, I want to hear from you. Were Louie's moves strategic or genuine? Where's the line between smart networking and clout chasing? And what does this mean for the future of reality TV friendships? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay blessed.